LEDX spawns, and there we have one. Easy money. Oh, it's really good that we found our LEDX last time. And there's one again, a Bitcoin, and that's the big money. Hey, quick heads up, this was meant to be a simple Labs card room guide, but there was so much loot I had to split it across 3 runs. I cut really aggressively to keep the video short, so if it looks like I'm teleporting around, that's why. And that last run gets a bit scuffed thanks to a rookie mistake. Let's jump in. Cross the map to the other side because we want to do the quest finding the manager's office first before we start our money run. So this is the manager's office. Just taking a quick look that we are not missing any PMCs or raiders. Should be fine. I hope we just need to... we completed the 2 achievement already. Okay, now for the most important part of the money run. We want to look into this yellow dome over here. So as you can see, it's straight below the management office. And we want to take a look over here because this has been recently added as one of the new LEDX spawns. And there we have one. Easy money. Big, big, big. Let's check if we actually have 2. That would be insane. I guess not. So here I'm just crossing over to blue. One of the worst cards is currently blue. I think you can have a LEDX in there, but most of the time you won't, and it's just like healing stuff, stims, stuff like that. So most of the time this room will not be good. So there we got bleeding stop, something to heal. On one of these tables, I'm not sure which one it is, there can be a green keycard spawn, like this green card can be on one of these tables. The part of the map we enter right now is kind of new, so very old school Tarkov player won't know this area. It was added in like an event and then stayed permanently. And you need to look for the this card, the residential unit card, and it can be like behind this folder. So we move forward, and then one of the card spawns, and we have it is right here in this little corner. So now we have the residential card and we can check the residential unit. So on these shelves, there can be intelligence like this. There can be blue folders, which are even more valuable. And then you need to check the room for like valuable items like I do now. And there can be stuff under the bed. So we need to like lay down, check under the bed, get up again. On the table, there's a horse. We need that. We need that. That's the juice. So we are getting quite heavy already, so I might drop one of the guns. So there's something under the bed. Maybe I can get it like this. I do. And then in this chair, sometimes there's stuff on the bed. So I will show this once. So this door is locked. You cannot go through this door. But if you go one room before this, then you have like a switch over here. And I think there's a keycard spawn on this thing. Another keycard spawn in the room on the right. There's a lot of possible spawns for the keycard, like here, like on these tables. So you really need to go around these tables and check thoroughly for like meds, like I got now, but for the keycard as well. The keycard can be behind this, I don't know what the thing is, butt plug. If you go on this table, then the keycard can be on this thing where my laser pointer is right now. We already got the card, so there's only one guaranteed spawn of the card per raid. So we won't find another card in this raid. But generally, I want to show you the spots where you need to look for the card. So basically on all of these tables. And then one of the keycard spots can be behind this whiteboard. So now that's the rest unit done. Let's move on. We are getting like really heavy. So maybe I should drop stuff already. And let's make a small stash. So first we will eat and drink. And then we will drop this thing, that thing. All of these, I guess. We'll eat that. This gets into the injector case. And the card intelligence can go in the doc's case. So this is black room. I'm actually not sure if I should use the card, but I will do since I need the stims anyway. And it's good to show you how you can basically, with only this card, you can fill up a second injector case on Labs, because he has so many injectors like this. So you pick up all of the injectors. Always look on the chairs like this. So as you can see, our injector case is already full. So that's the reason why you usually, when you go for a Labs run, you actually bring 2 injector cases to make space for all of these injectors. So I actually will pop the 2A2 now and actually pick up our MDR again. Sometimes if you stand here, you can hear like shuffling behind the wall, and it's an indication that the raiders are there. Then you know basically that this exit is not like safe. You can obviously clear the raiders, but I mean, if you are not feeling confident enough to do so, then it's fine to like just take a different exit. So now this room, this is green. I think we're running a little bit short on time, so I need to hurry up a little bit. So maybe I will just do a time lapse of this room, but basically the strategy for this room is run around the edge, like look on all of the tables, look into these metal containers for latexes, and then that's about it. So there's I will do that at the start, so I will not cut this off with the time lapse. There's just this extra room, and there can be good stuff on the floor, but not for me right now. There can be, again, good stuff like stims on these on the side over here of the grate. Can you hear shots? No, I don't see them. Anyway, I need to hurry a bit. Okay, let's take quick stock. So we are completely full. There's literally no more space for me. And like I take this as an indication that I should just leave the raid. There was no sound of a raider, so we assume that there are no raiders. But again, in Tarkov, it's always a bad idea to assume things. So we will still like clear the raid. Again, good idea to... Oh, one more. I cleared all of them in the floor before I go through this door. Make sure to close the doors. So this is one of the easiest exits. I will show a different exit in the next run, but for this side of the map, like the green, blue, black residential unit side of the map, this is like the easy exit because it's all of these rooms are straight like above us. So this is like the bottom floor of all of these rooms, and it's like quite easy for us to go to this exit, open the switch like we did just now, and then it's like this elevator over here. So before we actually end the raid, I want to like call the elevator. I want to make sure that there are actually no more raiders, and then take their stuff again. So it's always like a good idea if you have the opportunity to use like rigs to create space. So this rig has like a size of 18, and it uses 3x4, so it uses 12 spaces. It will generate an additional 6 spaces for you. Okay, so this is a very good run. I mean, we got a LEDX, we got intelligence, we got a bunch of rare items. So yeah, this will be quite a lot of money. The stims will be a lot of money actually right now. I've seen SJ6 go like as high as, so where is it? Like this one, SJ6, goes for like 120k or something. So yeah, this run is like already pretty huge, and again, it would be a waste of time and a waste of money to waste uses of these cards if we are already full like this. And we spawned on the wrong side of the map again. That's really unlucky, but what can you do? So I will now take a different path, but it would be obviously stupid to not use these opportunities when I'm already here. So I will just check for the residential unit really quick, and for the additional card, and for the ammunition over here. So none of these is something I want. A really bad spawn this round. And the card is here again. It's quite lucky actually. So we already got the card. We already looted residential unit. So basically here's nothing else for me to gain really. So I will quickly go out and not loot the other area that I showed you in the previous run. Because again, for the purpose of this loot run, I want to be a little bit quicker so that we can actually see the other side of the map in this run and not waste our time again on this side. But I will obviously take a look at the rooms when I'm already here. Would be stupid to not do that. There's something here. Additional stim in this. It's always good to check these small like reagent glass thingy holders for additional stims. So let's look into black real quick because I still need the mule stim. And then we will run over to the other side of the map. And there's my mule stem. Called it. Easy. So now that we have this covered, let's cross through the other side of the map. We will go through here. There's never 100% safe route in labs. There can always be radar in quite awkward positions. Like you saw last time, they jumped out behind this this metal thing. But this generally is one of the safer routes to go in the underground. So I will do that. For the purpose of this video, especially, it's important that you know how you can traverse the map in a safe way. And yeah, again, the underground is probably the safest option. So this part of the underground is actually not 100% safe because like this corridor is quite open and there can be raiders at the end of this and they will see you right now and then shoot you. Luckily for me, there are no raiders. And there's one more thing that comes to mind I should do. And it's actually a little bit risky, but I will do it anyway because I'm greedy. And that is to check for the dome, which should be around here, I assume. So if you're not sure if there's raiders or no, you can just throw a grenade and listen for vocals. So I heard no one talking, I assume it's clear. And then we can go through here and go through the dome real quick. So again, this is the spot that we found our LEDX last time, and there's one again. So yeah, as you can see, 2 out of 2 runs I did this wipe, I found the LEDX in dome. Pretty good, pretty good. So while we are here, always want to check this room. Reason for it being that I want to go for the Kappa container eventually, and a lot of the Kappa items and the valuable items can be like in this small office area. So I always check them. And we go back down to the initial safe route we planned to run earlier. So I'm crossing through the underground to the red card side of the map. Always be a bit careful here, especially on these stairs, because there can spawn raiders here. So raiders can be behind this vending machine. It's always something I want to look at. And then you go into red card room, close the door. And over here, unless they stand in the lobby below us, you should be pretty safe to open the doors and not care about the raiders too much. Green card spawn on this shelf between the folders. And then we go into red. So this is red. So red has pretty good ammunition. You should always like take a look at the shelf and gather the good ammunition. And then check the shelf for a Bitcoin, and that's the big money. Easy. There can be a LEDX over here as well, so always check for them. So this is violet room. You see red and violet are really close together, so some of the runs you will just go here and then loot just both of these rooms and then peace out, and that's fine. Always do that. So what do we have here? This Viben shoe. Another statue. I need that. Big money. And the rest of it is pretty bad. Maybe I should look for food and drink then. So on this cat thing, you can see on the floor, this room is called cat because they are huge cats. And then on the floor and on this table, you need to look out for valuable items. Not taking the clock right now, it's just too heavy and too big. So this is the new room. I have not looted the back room before in this wipe, so this will be the first time for me too. Let's see what we will get. Nothing here. I will just drop my backpack for now. So this requires you the black keycard, and it uses actually one use over here. And then if you go in and you go to the safe, this will use one more black card as well. So it's 2 black card uses for the safe. Hopefully it's pretty good, unless... Oh, it's really good. We got actually an additional black card from this, which is like crazy value. And we need to hurry up a bit because our... Wait, what did I just get there? I think this was a quest item. It was. Crazy. We need to hurry up a bit. And again, we are pretty full, so we need to go out of the raid and delay the other room I wanted to show you even a bit more. So there's one more raven. Cannot get it. Anything I can drop here? Not really. Let's just go out of the raid. But again, I wanted to show you the elevator anyway, so we will go out the raid again. The room we did not loot yet is parking, so I actually need to do like a third run for this. But yeah, you can click on the button over here and then go through this server room, and then you're actually on the exit. So this is the exit. This was an insanely good run. There's so much value over here. So I will do one more quick run, and the reason being I need to get into the keycard with blue marking room anyway for the quest Terror Group employee for Peacekeeper. And while doing that, I will loot parking, the yellow keycard, the only one we are currently missing in this showcase run. Again, don't forget to get your access card to get in lab, and then we go for the third run. So this is actually not a super bad spawn for what we want to do. Not ideal, but it's fine. First of all, I want to go over to parking. Actually, first of all, I need to think about the kitchen again, because I'm an idiot and I forgot to drink and eat in my stash. Happens to me all the time while explaining stuff in videos. So I need to look for food and drink. Nothing here. Do we have a stim for that? No, we don't. So we need to hurry up a bit. Let's be quick about it. Let's actually go to the new black room first. Pretty good save again. I mean, even the key raw vendor value is like 190k, then like 780k or something with the Bitcoin. And then we have 2 intelligence. So this is pretty good value already. Can't complain. Sadly, again, nothing to drink for us. Again, I'm stupid for not bringing it with me, but yeah, we need to hurry up a bit. I will actually painkiller here, because I will run out of hydration soon, and Propitol will give me additional health regeneration in addition to the painkiller effect. So that's pretty good. Then we check parking. No raiders. So yellow used to be not the best room in the world, but recently this room has been quite insane. And so it's always like good to check this room, and the card is like actually quite cheap. So even better to get it. You can check from here if there's a rare item spawn near to the red car. But there is not. So, alright. Still quite the bad situation, since we need to cross most of the map to get to our quest objective. But I think we will do that anyway. Hopefully we find something to drink. No luck. And there's the rest card. That's good. Oh, we have no space in our secure container. Let's take a look here really quick. I think we used up the rest card now. Didn't we? Yeah, we did. We can now store the card back on here. Blue folder. Good. So as you can see, even running out of water in a raid like this, yeah, it's not the best situation. Yeah, I'm pressed for time a little bit now because of this this effect. But it's like not I have to like rush to the exit. I'm perfectly fine like playing the raid almost as normal. Did I not? Oh, try keycard is. Yeah. So what do I need to do here? Terror group employee, obtain information. Actually need to make space somehow. Let's drop these two. So where's the information actually? Maybe it's the flash drive. I knew that. Let's get out of this raid before my painkiller runs out. We looted like 2-3 rooms and we have a lot of stuff. So this is like a lot of value already. So I just checked the VOD, and as you can see, I'm at 11,780,000 before we sell the loot from our first run. So this was the first run. And then let's go back into game, and you can see that we are sitting at like 18 million. So we made about 6,200,000 only from like selling stuff. And then we have the black keycard, which is like sitting at 10 million currently, or even more. Check. Oh, about 9.5 million, let's say. So 9.5 million is this. So these are each 80k. So let's say this one is 320k. And then we have this key. So these together is 10 million. One more here is 12 million. And then this one currently sells for like 250k. And these each sell for 125k probably. So this is like another 500,000. So these items together are an additional 12.5 if we wait for a better time to sell the intelligence, what I will do, even like 13 million. So we made 19.2 million in 3 runs. So yeah, Labs is pretty insane. I consider making a run without cards. Let me know in the comments if that is something that would interest you. And then if so, I will upload an additional run with no cards. Again, as you saw in the runs, both of my LEDX were from the dome area, which does not require a keycard at all. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this 19.2 million Labs free run. It's actually 3 runs in a row, so I should probably not say 19.2 million run. But yeah, that's pretty big money for like maybe just over an hour of work.